What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Let me just check the audio. Happy Saturday. Let me just check the audio. Okay. We're good. Oh, welcome. Hi, Raina. How are you? Well, I guess it's technically Saturday morning for you. Oh, I think I saw you message me, Raina. I haven't gotten a chance to check my Instagram DMs yet today, but later today, I actually have a pretty long car ride that I have to take. So I was planning to listen to it and get back to you then. So just give me a bit and we'll talk about it there, okay? How's everybody doing today? The sun is shining in Thailand. I can't even believe it. I can't even freaking believe it. Oh, thank you, Echo. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Don't get used to it. I don't do this often. But I have dinner plans with a girlfriend that I'm meeting for the first time, a real life friend. I can't believe it. And I figured, let me make myself look a little presentable, right? But thank you. Yeah, Raina, I'll talk to you on DM about it for sure. We'll get into it there. Hi, Sissy. For some reason, Sissy, your chats don't come up on YouTube, but they come up on my OBS. I don't know where you're watching from, but I'm good. I'm good, fellow baddie yourself, sissy. Her chats don't come up on YouTube. I don't know why, but Sissy's the best. She's here some way, somehow. But thanks, Sissy, for your support. Yeah, but thank you if you like my hair. I figured I don't go out that often, so I figured maybe I should do it. But yeah, well, we'll see if we actually become friends. It's another girl who lives here, in Phuket, and honestly, one of the struggles of moving halfway across the world is, especially at my age, as adults, it's really hard to make friends. Especially you want to make friends that have the same interests as you, and a lot of people that come here, they want to go out and drink and party, and I don't drink alcohol, and I don't like to stay out late, so we'll see if we get along, because if she wants to do all those things, then it's just not gonna work. But yeah, so, oh no, the OBS has been fucking up these days. The same thing is happening but I know how to fix it now. So give me a second. I have to set up the scene, because it's not the same thing that's happening the other day. Echo, when you were here, is happening again. So, oh, no, I don't want to remove that. Let's remove this. All right, so it should look like a black screen. It's just my screen capture. It's capturing the screen that I had, but then I have other tabs open, or I changed the tabs, and it's like not updating. So I'm just removing the source, and then I'm gonna add the source in again. Screen capture, create new, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that looks like it's updated now. And then I gotta put my camera on top. Okay, that should be good. Let me just make sure if I click around that it changes, yeah. Okay, Raina, I see that you're stressed about it, but Raina, you and I are gonna talk privately, okay? Because I don't think maybe we should get into all that here, okay? But just once I get off the stream, I'm gonna listen to the message that you sent me. You're welcome. You know I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. Just want to work on this project here. Yeah. Echo, let me know if you have similar issues. But I mean, definitely switching over to OBS, I was using Streamlabs. That was definitely a great move. But now that I'm using it every day, and again, I'm new, this is only day 13. So now I'm seeing there's a little glitch. I have all my scenes set up, but it seems like that screen share isn't always updating. So, I mean, I've just been removing it and then adding it back again, and that's working for now. I don't know if that's normal, if that's typical. I don't know. So yesterday, we made some additions we added some features to the app. And we incorporated a map, but the map needs a lot of work. So that's going to be my focus. That's going to be my focus for today. I knew incorporating the map was going to be a hell of a journey. I knew it wasn't going to be a simple thing, but this is what we're working with. And let's say we build an itinerary for 14 days with 5 stops. As somebody who likes culture and food, but also wants to go to the beach. How do you say your name? Tatya? Am I saying that right? Tatya, hi Tatya, welcome. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Reina is one of my old students from when I was teaching in New York. I do have a relationship with her personally, and but we are going to keep the stream about vibe coding 100% for sure. Thank you for keeping everything on track. But thank you. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's all good. Okay, so culture and food, but also likes beaches, wellness, and adventure, let's say. Going in March, and let's build the route. Yeah, but Echo, as you play around with OBS, let me know if you run into the same problems. Also, Echo, did you start streaming yet? So this is where we left the map yesterday. And there were a few versions of it. And this one was where we ended the stream yesterday, but it still needs a little more. So just for context, when Claude Code developed the map, there wasn't like none of the regions, none of the different destinations were kind of like, none of them had, there were no borders in it. All right, Echo, let me know when you start because I'll definitely tune in. I also have Twitch. And I was thinking about dual streaming like YouTube and Twitch, but I did a little, I'm always concerned about my stream health. And I'm new to Twitch. I haven't really used it that much. So yeah. I don't, again, I never know what's going to like push the boundary and break and make my stream glitch. So yeah. Yeah, it was just recommended, eventually dual stream on Twitch, but I'm not familiar with it, but I do have it. So when you do start streaming, I'll definitely join. Anyway, the original map, it was just kind of like the shape of Thailand with nothing inside. There were no borders or anything. So we went back and forth for a while and we finally ended up like this. I wanted more of a satellite map. I wanted more of something that looked kind of like what you would see on Google Maps, but I didn't want it to look exactly like Google Maps. I wanted it to match our design. Now I'm thinking it needs a little more texture. Like when you're in the mountains, usually a map will show some greenery there, right? Where there's water, it'll be blue. So it needs more texture, but we did go back and forth for a long time to finally get this design, and this design is not exactly what I even want. So I think I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and I'm gonna go into Claude Design and see if it can help me, because when I was struggling with the design itself, Claude Design is really what gave me what I wanted. So I think I'm gonna play around with that, and I need to make it a point to play around with that a little more. And after I'm happy with the map, I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this section and put it in between the stops in the map section. All right, guys, let's not go back and forth in the chat like that. I just want to keep this. Let's just get back on track. I want to keep this related to vibe coding, and also I just want to let's keep the vibe. Let's keep the vibe and vibe coding, right? I really I don't want any of that happening in the chat. Appreciate everyone here. Appreciate you. How do you say your name? Tatya? Appreciate that you want to keep everything on track. Like, so do I. Really appreciate it. I just want you guys to stop going back and forth. Thanks, Echo. Thank you. Yeah, and again, Echo, I can't thank you enough for suggesting that I play around with Claude Code, because that's what got me to this design that I love, and now it got me thinking even more. If Claude Code is struggling to give me the map that I want, then maybe Claude Design will help me. Hi, Azor. Welcome. How are you today? Just figured out a way out of the weird map. What'd you figure out? Let me go into Claude Design. Ooh, okay, wait. Those are some really good ideas. We need to integrate the Maps Embed API. Set the documentation on prompt help section. Oh, okay. I'll definitely check it out later. And then Echo, a zoom would be nice, like in a video game. It's as simple as 10 lines. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're saying it's simple. A zoom would be nice, like in a video game where you click the map, it expands and shows. Yeah, that I like that idea too, if they could zoom in on the map. Now I'm wondering if I should even go into Claude Design. All right, guys, let's just get the chat back on track. Appreciate everybody. No, Echo. Your input is so valuable. I do like that idea. I think maybe first, let me get it looking the way I want it to look. And then we can add that feature in, but I love that feature. The best thing about it is we can also add panorama on every point. Okay. Question, Azor. Is that something I can do later on, like when I'm able to read your prompt? Like, can I redesign the map and then add all of that in later, or should I be doing that right off the bat right now? because I'm very curious about that. It's already in Maps API, so the API will do that for you. Okay. Damn, I wish I could see that prompt that you put in the prompt help. Shit. Because then I would just go for that right away. Literally have my drink on the floor so I don't spill it on everything. And then if I'm adding an API now to this, well, I've actually done that before on my my personal website. I think I did, because I added like my YouTube subscriber count that updates, and I think, yeah, I needed an API for that. All right, I'll talk to Claude Design in the meantime, since I can't see that prompt. Let me see, let me take a look at it. There was also, I had a picture for reference. Where is it? Right, I want it to have more texture, like this. Like with the greenery and stuff. So let me add that in. I'm just using, I don't know if I should be using, I'm using the same project because that's what, it knows what the design is already. Okay, so let's see. So Claude Code added in a new feature to the website where it shows a map of Thailand with the user's customized route for the itinerary that they built. We've been struggling with the design of the map, and I'm not completely satisfied with it. I've attached a screenshot of what it looks like in dark mode and what it looks like in light mode. What I'm missing here is I need the map to have more texture, like something you would see on Google Maps. I've also attached a photo of what I'm talking about for reference. For example, where there's mountains or where there's jungle, there would be some greenery on the map. I don't want the design to look exactly like the example I'm giving you. I'm just using it as a reference. I want the design to have more texture, but still align with the design that you created for me for the website. Keep in mind that I'm just asking you to redesign the current map, and that Claude Code is handling all the functions and the features of the map, and that once we settle on a design, I will have to go back and give the redesign of the map to Claude Code, which he probably already knows, but you know. All right, let's cut it out in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start. I don't know, but let's keep it professional, please. I'm not going to be having that on here. All right, Raina, we're going to talk later. Let's just, we just got to stop it. We got to stop it. All right, let's see. Azor. Oof, it's hot. The sun is, I can't believe the sun is out today. I hope it stays. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Azor. And be careful, guys. Nightbot is back. I don't know how much power Nightbot has yet. It hasn't done anything yet. I will say Claude design does take a long time. But that's okay, right? Because I mean, it took a long time to build the design that I wanted, but it was totally worth the wait. Pineapple on pizza, Azor, don't tell me. Do not tell me. Don't get me started on pineapple on pizza. Don't tell me you're into that. Yeah, it'll take a while. In the meantime, tell me what's been going on with you guys. What are you up to? That is true. That is so true. That is that's something I would maybe allow Nightbot to do. That is a line to cross. Okay, let's see. Why is there no dark mode for Claude design? Oh, I can't believe I have to go out later. I'm already thinking about coming home and getting back in bed. Made a security probe for my servers, but I'm still skeptical of how easy. That's true. That sounds true. If it's easy encryption, that would be easy decrypt. That makes sense. That makes sense. How do you test that? Can you test that, how secure it is? Oof, do I have the aircon on? It's getting hot. Oh no. What's up with these hackers anyway? I'm hearing about a lot of people getting hacked these days. But like for stupid shit, like I don't get it. Do people have too much time? Oh, my aircon is on. It's just the sun. I'm not used to having the sun on my back. Call it autism. But hacking is a gig of its own, the best way. Oh, I guess so. I guess so, but I mean, it would take somebody who really has like nothing to do of their own, I feel like, to go do that. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to do that or how easy or difficult uh, doing something like that would be. So I have no idea. But I feel like if you're going to do that, why not just dedicate your time into your own projects? I don't know. Who knows? A lot of crazy people out there. Yeah, so after I'm satisfied with the map, I really do like Echo's idea for a zoom feature. Now he's got me thinking. Now he's got me thinking. But this definitely has to be combined. All right, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, now he's got me thinking about that zoom. What did he say exactly? Let me scroll up in the chat. It shows the local shops. And that's what Azor was talking about. We could get a panorama. Okay. A lot we could do here with the map. Actually, let me turn I have a stronger aircon. Let me turn that on. Not used to this sun anymore. Take that remote with me. Yeah, Claude design really does take a long ass time. Don't feel anything. What else? What else? What else can I do with this map? So that's the thing about a map. Like, I obviously, as a traveler, I love maps. So this part of the app has to really be perfect. Jeez. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Okay, sounds good, Echo. Yeah, for sure. I can tell that you think out of the box, and I like to try to do the same. So I'll definitely be collaborating with you for sure. Well, you have weird plans, not worth saying it out loud. Okay, you don't have to say it. Weird plans. Listen, a little crazy is a good thing. Like, I'm a little crazy. You gotta be a little crazy, I feel like. I don't know. Let's see. The thing is, all I want is no plans at all. Like, every weekend for the past, I don't even know how many weekends, I'm like, all I want is one day of no responsibilities, and somehow I just never stay still. Somehow I wake up at like 6:30 in the morning as soon as the sun rises. Oh, nice, Echo. You're in the gym as well. Yeah, the weekends, it's no gym for me. So it's nice not to have that obligation. Not that it's an obligation, but it's just part of my routine for the past, I don't even know how many decades. Oh my God. Seriously, Azor? Everybody is so soft these days. Yeah, I was just gonna say, really, emotional damage. That's something like a kid would say. My little students that I taught here, they used to always say emotional damage, like for everything. Everybody is so soft and butthurt these days. People used to have a thick skin. But I get it. Everybody's like sensitive now. I remember when I first started teaching. What year was it? 2016, I think it was. Those kids, you could joke around with them. You could fuck around with them, and you could have banter with them, and they were able to laugh it off, and they knew that it was coming out of love. But then as the years went on and I was teaching, I realized like everybody started to get super sensitive, and I had to literally watch every single thing that I said. I even just once, it was the end of the period. We were towards the end of solving a problem. I just wanted to get through the problem before the bell rang, because that's the worst for a teacher. You're solving something and then the bell rings and you don't get to the solution. So I have like 1 minute on the clock and I'm taking their responses, and one girl raises her hand. Can I go to the bathroom? Bruh. First of all, you're like 17 years old. Don't you know how to transition? Don't you know how to transition? Don't you see that I'm asking questions and then you raise your hand to go to the bathroom? So I shut her down and I told her not to interrupt me, and that it wasn't appropriate to ask to go to the bathroom when I'm thinking you're going to give me a response. Forget about her. Her mom called the school. She humiliated my daughter. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my God. Like, please, you're 17 years old. You're in high school. Yeah, what happened to freedom of speech? I mean, it's just like, my God. Then you went home, you told mommy called the school, then I got called to the principal's office, and ooh, that's not what I was thinking, but it's interesting. I know. Yeah, it does. Sassy. We all like a little sass. I can change the texture. I don't see anything changing. Oh, okay. Province lines on, off. I don't see them turning on or off. Route on, route off. I see that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Where's the light mode? Okay. Oh, I see. They're very faint, those lines. Hmm. Okay. Your route drawn like a flight. Yes, hi RPI, welcome back. Thank you so much for your help the other day. Basically RPI, what was happening is that yesterday I built out this map section. And we went back and forth with Claude Code for a bit, and this is what we ended up getting, which was better than the first result that we got, but it was still lacking a lot, like missing texture. And I figured today, let me play around with Claude Design and see if it could redesign the map for me, because Claude Design is the one who redesigned this whole onboarding section for me when I wasn't really satisfied with the design. So I figured, why not? So once I'm satisfied, I'm pretty sure that Claude Design can give me something to put into Claude Code to redesign the map. That's what it did to the webpage. Again, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but it worked when I redesigned the web page, and then Claude Code will handle the functions. Looks like it approximated the land levels and showed the static overlay. Is cool. Yeah, I really like this, and has a little plains. Okay. Before I settle on it, does it need anything else? Does it need anything else design-wise before I go for it? It really does look cool. And it's telling me your route drawn like a flight chart. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. You can take that improved design and ask Claude to recreate it using... Ooh, this will give you the features like you see in Google Maps. But what if the route lines were a little thicker? Okay, I like that. I like that idea. Okay, where do I? Okay, so the route lines could be a little thicker. You think? I think I'm actually... I think I actually like the size of the lines, just because I feel like they're the thickness, the line to the size of the circles. So I think I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm really interested in what RPI said. So, question RPI. First, what I was going to do was to tell Claude Design, what it did for me last time is it created like a redesign folder, and then it helped me prompt Claude Code. Let me maybe tell Claude Design that. Also make it interactive by including the same itinerary. When you click on the stop on your route. Okay, so RPI, let me show you. Originally, right, this is what we had the stops here. So I definitely want to, I should have, let me screenshot this. I should have given this to Claude Design because I don't know what it's going to come up with. When you click on a stop in your route, we'll zoom. Okay, okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna tell Claude Code all of those things. Let me first make sure that Claude Design puts this in the redesign. And then what I'm thinking about doing with this section is I want to take this getting around section. It tells you how to get from point A to point B in your itinerary. I want to take this and combine it with the map, so that way there's like an expandable section in between each stop which shows you how to get from point A to point B, because otherwise it's just then the next section just becomes too much fluff. I feel like we can combine the two. When you click a stop and you're out, zoom in on the, okay, all right, so hold on. First, we're gonna do all of those things. I really like where this is going now. I can see it. Okay, I love the design. I don't want anything about the design to change, but I realized that when I sent you the screenshots of the maps, I didn't include what the whole card looks like. To the right hand side of the map, all of the stops in the user's custom itinerary are listed. I've now attached screenshots of what the card actually looks like, so I want to incorporate this into the design as well before I go into Claude Code. Thank you, RPI. That'll be after. Let's work on the map. Now I'm like super excited about this map. So I want to perfect that first, and then afterwards combine the two sections. It seems like an easier task, but I'm really excited now about the whole clicking on it and all of that. But that's something I have to tell Claude Code, right? So I'll give Claude Code the redesign handoff. I think that's what Claude Design is calling it. Okay, perfect. And then I'll also tell Claude Code to incorporate all of that. Like you said, I have it right here. Improve yeah, I'm gonna just type exactly what you told me to, RPI. But I think maybe let's do maybe do it in separate tasks, so it's not too much. But yay, I think it's gonna come out really cool. Super excited. It's literally not what I had in mind for the map. I don't even know. I was thinking more of like the brown, but this is just way nicer, because we kind of at this point in the web app, I need that like neon again. I need something eye-catching over here. So yeah, I think that'll be good. I wonder if it's too much sun on my computer. No, we're good. This is very cool. But also, question, is adding all of these elements, is it going to make the app too heavy for my stream? Always my concern. Oh, no. I meant like when we add in all those the map features, like the clicking and the zooming in and all of that. Oh my goodness, here we go again. Yeah, yes. Lesson learned, Azor. I won't be adding those ever again. Not on stream anyway. But it's okay. Back then, 13 days ago, I thought that's what I needed to make something uh, look to give something a wow factor. But now I have so many other ideas. So wait, why is it okay? But the map is so tiny now. Okay, perfect. Oh boy. But now the map is so tiny. Yeah. Mm, now the map is too small. I liked the original size of the map that you created. And what else? And it kind of like changed the font. I know, right? Also, I don't necessarily want the font changed. I think I was okay with the way this looks. Also, I'm okay with the font and the way the stops on the itinerary were laid out originally. I just wanted the map redesigned so you can keep the right-hand side of the map that includes the list of the stops in the user's itinerary. You can keep that exactly the same as the screenshots that I provided you. I just wanted the map changed. Please put the map back to the original size that you created for me. And don't change anything, I mean anything, about the map that you gave me because I loved it. I'm not sure, RPI, I'm not sure if you can send a link here. Yeah, we definitely are here for you, for anybody, for everybody. Um, I've struggled with mental health issues too. Not gonna lie, won't get into that here or anything. That's not what this is for. But I hope everybody's okay. RPI, I wouldn't send a link actually. I wouldn't send a link just because I have Nightbot, and I think that I got Nightbot under control, that I won't ban anybody, but just in case, don't send a link, especially because I need you to stay here because I'm gonna, once the design is good, I'm gonna start going with your suggestions. Yeah. That's what we're here for, Tatya. That's what we're here for. So don't worry. We're gonna get back on the vibe. Yeah, welcome. It's not. I haven't seen your name here before, so I'm happy to see you here. Thank you for joining. Okay. Oh, it's verifying. I don't know, it's still small. Oh, wait, now it's bigger. What happened? Oh, I guess maybe it was still updating? Okay, wait, that's better, that's better. What do we think? Is this better? I think this is better, and then if we add in that, like, the zoom feature and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's good. Whenever you're ready, take the... Okay. Okay, I'm ready for you to write the map handoff note. Just keep in mind that this was just an example itinerary that was built, and that we're just redesigning the map. But the map will have to function in a way where it changes based on the itinerary that's built for each unique user. All right, let's see. So I guess Claude Code's gonna do the redesign first, and then we'll work with Claude Code to add in those other things. Yeah, guys, let's not worry about outside people. And we're good. We're good. We're vibe coding. We're vibe coding. It's a good vibe here. I promise. All right, I think this is gonna be gonna be good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, so Claude Design's really, it's really killing it for me. It's really killing it for me. It's giving me, this is the second time it gave me what I wanted in almost one shot. So. Okay, wait. All right, what did it do? I have to download something, right? The map handoff is written. I love that idea, Echo. What to tell Claude? Give Claude code the redesign folder. All right, so let me download this. I have to put it into the project folder. Let me see. Hold on, let me check the chat. What's happening? No, no, no. No, I'm not calling you an outside person. I was just talking about like outside people in your life, people who have bullied you or something like that. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about... No, I'm not talking about you. I was talking about like people on the outside who have bullied you, or I mean, you're more than welcome here. And I thanked you for trying to keep the stream chat on track. I don't disagree with you. I'm just trying to keep everything pleasant in the chat. But no, you're definitely not outside people. That's not, I wasn't referring to you at all. I'm sorry if you misinterpreted that. I wasn't talking about you at all. Okay, wait, now I'm... Where is... Wait. So wait, there's... Now I have two redesign... Now I have... Wait, I'm so confused. Now I have two redesign folders in the project. Oh no, I feel bad, because that's not what I meant at all. I don't know if Tatya's still here, but that's definitely, I would never say that to somebody. Delete the older. The newest download is a superset. It contains everything. Oh, okay. All right. All right, so what am I putting into apply this fly chart map? I'm just putting this. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, shoot. RPI. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, shoot. So what you're saying, I'm afraid it will be a bit redundant to first get Cloud Code the design, presumably with all the assets to recreate the bit and then turn it into an interactive. But RPI, is there a way to do that and then not change? I don't want to recreate the design necessarily now. I'm happy with this design here. I just want to add those other features. Receives it. Oh, I hope Tatia's still there. That was a misinterpretation. We'll see what happens, RPI, because now I'm already going for it. Okay, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. All right, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if it would recreate the design just like this, because I've been struggling. At worst, we'll add sea levels to it. Okay. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oof. My computer is getting a little bit hot. I might have to close the curtains. I'm not used to the sun beaming like this these days. Let me close the curtains. I don't want the computer to overheat. Damn, that sounded strong. Shoot. I'm not used to that. Okay. Should be good for now. Yeah, that's better. For a little bit, and I'll open them again. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. Yeah, I think it's going to look sick, though. Slow and steady. We'll add in all those things. I think it's going to look sick. And hopefully it has this slider in it as well. Who else is out there? Say hi. Because I know I got Azure here. I know I got RPI here. I know Echo's building in the background. I think we lost Tatya. And I feel really bad about it. I don't know how to reach out to him or her. Hi, Dana. Is it Dana? Hi, Suratani. Oh, I haven't been over there yet. But isn't that where Khao National Park is? Is it in that, like, I think I have to travel to Suratani to then go to Khao. I think that's where Suratani is. Koh Samui. Oh, yes. I know that if I was going to travel to Koh Samui like by van from Phuket, which is where I'm at, I would have to take a van to Suratani, I think, and then take a ferry. But I was also looking into going to Khao Sak National Park, and also it was telling me take a van to Suratani. Are you Thai? Are you from there? Are you just living there? I'm definitely interested in places with few tourists. Somebody who lives in Phuket, I mean, obviously there are so many tourists here, especially in high season. So I love going to the places where the tourists don't go. Oh, wow, 9 years. That's amazing. I've only been here for 2 years, but 9 years, almost a decade. Wow. All right, so I'll have to make my way to Suratani. I was just recently in April. I was in Koh Chang and Koh Kood, and I really loved my time there because there were like no tourists. I mean, still some tourists, but it was pretty empty. What are some things to do in Suratani if I travel there? Like just Suratani town. Like are there beaches over there? No, well there has to be some water if you take the ferry to Koh Samui from there. Just a local Thai town, a good night market, nice people, restaurants, food, it's kind of sleepy. Oh, I love that. That sounds super cute. I love local towns, and I love a night market. Night market's like my favorite activity. Um, yeah, I'm in Phuket because originally I moved here and took a job at an international school as a teacher here. So that's how I ended up in Phuket. But and then I transitioned jobs, but I just stayed. Phuket is very convenient, close to an international airport. It's just convenient, but it's not my favorite place in Thailand. Um, I'm not, I can't say that I would live in Phuket forever. Yeah, it's very touristy. I mean, I have to say right now it's pretty dead. It's pretty dead, which I like. What do you mean? Why couldn't you use it over here? It's been pretty dead because it's low season. Actually, ever since the conflict started in the Middle East, it's been pretty dead. That's nice. That's perfect. I can't stand being around tourists. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's just still thinking, or is it giving me? Okay, I don't know. It looks like it did a lot. It looks like it was looking at other sections too. Let's see what happens. We get quite a few in high season, but only in the concentrated area down by the night market. Oh yeah, I'm sure, because a lot of people are probably traveling to Koh Samui. Unfortunately, thanks so much. Unfortunately, the quality of tourists that come to Phuket also, they're just a lot of the time, not everybody, it's not everybody, but there are just so many low quality tourists that come to Phuket. That's just like the only annoying thing. Ooh. Wait. I don't like how the tags are overlapped. Also, what happened to that slider? Am I not getting that slider? On trips with 2 to 3 stops in the same tight cluster, can overlap a bit. Chip decollision. Texture. The review control doc is not shipped. Oh, I think it's saying that adding that is not stream safe. I don't know. I kind of wanted that slider. Okay, hold on. What was it called? Are the province lines in there? Yeah, they are. I want the province line, so I don't care about turning those on or off. I guess we could just leave the route on. I just like that texture slider. Okay. First things first, I don't like how these overlap. The name chips can overlap a bit. That the render or place label is left, right, but doesn't vertically decollide the list. What would the chip decollision look like? They can just move Phuket to the other side. I don't understand. Okay, I don't like how the chips overlap. So I want you to add the chip decollision, but can you just explain to me what that would look like? Also, I noticed that the texture slider isn't included on the map. That was a feature that I actually did like. Can you tell me why you didn't add that feature in? Was it not in the redesign folder, or are you thinking that that might not be stream safe? let me know before you make any changes. All right, it's gonna work. I'm gonna open up my curtains again because I'm missing the sun. Damn, it's giving me an elaborate answer. Okay. Holding off on any changes, here's an explanation of both. Each city name is placed in a fix. After each chip natural position is computed, a pass detects the chips on the same side. Okay, that's fine. It was a deliberate instruction in your handoff doc, not a stream safety call, and not an oversight. Oh. I guess we don't need. Also said approximately. Is in the a slider streams, it just triggers. Okay. Let me read the chat. Sorry, I was reading that, trying to think. You can keep your project open and the J and I just noticed that the borders are missing from your design. Or VS Code or whatever, but okay, Dana, that sounds like a good idea. I just don't, I've never used any of those things. I only started, like, I'm very new to vibe coding. RPI said, however, if you want the texture to reflect biomes of each region, borders are helpful, even though you just noticed that the borders between the regions are missing. Are they missing? Wait, are they missing? They're very faint, so it's hard to tell. See, I think they're there. They're just very faint because you could see it in the light mode. You can see it in the light mode. The borders. I just think in the dark mode, it's Code Wars. Yeah, I think it's just very faint. I mean, I guess we don't need this slider. I just thought it was cool. What do you think? Is this just stupid to add in this slider? Unnecessary? Cool enough in your opinion. Okay. All right. Should we put it at 100% or leave it at 65%? This is me. This is like just such a nitpicky thing. I guess we'll leave it. Yeah, I guess they're there. Like, look, if I zoom in, I like it 100%. It looks like the main. Okay, you like it 100%? Okay, me too, Dana. I like it at 100%. I just didn't know if I was being too extra. But if you like it at 100%, then I'm gonna go with 100%. I didn't know if I was just being too fancy. Okay, so I think you're right. If you zoom in, you can kind of see the borders. Okay, let me fix those two things first, and then see if I can make the borders more defined. Okay. Texture control, add it back. Okay, let's not add the texture slider. I think it's unnecessary, but can we just change the texture intensity to 100%? I think you said you have it at 65%, but let's bump that up to 100%, and I think I'll be happy with that. Also, the chip decollision approach sounds about right, so let's go for that as well. Yeah, Dana, I was thinking that, but then the map just, so actually, once this is done, I'm gonna go with, RPI gave me a little prompt earlier in the chat. I'm gonna have to find it. That we're gonna add some more functionality to this map. Like when you click on one of the destinations, it zooms in. So I want to see how that goes. First. I think that maybe if we add all the provinces to this map, it might be like all the names, it might be a little bit overwhelming because then we have these pins with the destination name. So I'm thinking maybe we should just keep the labels just based on the custom itinerary. At any rate, you will get the geographically accurate borders for free if you render them out. Okay, yeah, RPI. That's what I'm gonna do next. That's what you suggested earlier. So that's after this gets fixed. That's where I'm gonna move on next. All right, sounds good, RPI. Thank you so much for all your help. Helping me 2 days in a row. I think, or no, was it the other day? It was the other day. 2 days ago. All right. Let me find actually what he said. It was all the way at the beginning. Recreate it using okay. Got it. Well, at least it knows what's going to create a tight cluster. That's good. At least my back is getting tan right now, that's for sure. I can't believe this. Has it been rainy in Suratani? Because in Phuket, it has been raining non-stop for weeks. If you're on a feature for too long, do something else. Let your mind wander. You'll find. That's a good idea, Echo, but I'm literally scared where my mind might actually take me and if I'll make my way back. Because now I think is this day? No, it's day. When did I incorporate the map? I think it was yesterday. I'm losing track of the days. Give it a look, otherwise. There's a few, but their numbers. I feel you. Only on lesson 1 for variables. Well, Echo, both of those would be the same, right? If it's an equation, both sides are balanced, so it doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter there. when you're writing an equation. And that's the math teacher in me telling you that. It's commutative, which means order doesn't matter. Oh no, in IT it's something different? Shit. In IT, if apple equals fruit, the logic keeps going. Oh, okay. Echo, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm talking as a math teacher. Fuck. See, things like that are gonna confuse me a lot. I want to see the same itinerary because oh, I think I see what you're saying. Like fruit can equal apple, fruit can equal orange, fruit can equal grapes, fruit can equal mangosteen. But then why not the other way around? No, like that's gonna confuse me. Okay, this is better. The cards don't overlap. But the numbers do. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll ignore you. I'm sorry. You're talking you're talking equations. I'm not even gonna let my brain go there because I have so much to say about that. Okay. Let me find RPI's prompt. You guys keep talking. I'll read after stream and interpret. I'm dead. Okay, where is to recreate this? Okay, that looks better. Now I want to recreate the using, what is it called? Leah flat? What else did he say? Also make it interactive by including the same itinerary on the right hand side. Make it interactive. Sorry, focusing. We'll zoom to the correct geographical location. Do not change anything about the design of this map, though. Like, I just want to make sure that it's not going to then make it look like Google Maps. Also, before you do anything with this, before you make any changes, before you start working on this, let me know if what I'm asking you to do is stream safe. Paranoid. So paranoid. Damn, y'all got me thinking about equations. I don't think Claude knows if we're streaming in the current moment, but it does know that oh no. What? What does it mean in IT? But it does know that I am streaming, that I vibe cool while I'm streaming, and that some things have broken the stream. So it keeps that in mind. It doesn't necessarily, I don't think it knows when I'm streaming in real time. The honest answer, parts of this are stream safe, but as literally described, it collides with two things we've held. No live APIs. And don't, let me break it down. Oh boy, okay. Click a stop, map zooms interactively, that's stream safe. This is a real problem. All right, maybe I'm just gonna go with A, probably. Let's keep things safe. I want the, I don't want to change the design, that's for sure. If the thing you actually want is click a stop and I would zoom in. Okay. Let's go for option A, as stream health and keeping the design are my main priorities right now. Yeah, echoed. Did you didn't know that? Or maybe you're talking about something different than I'm talking about, but in co-work you're talking about, right? You use Claude co-work and it controls your PC network protocol. Azor, I actually think I knew that's what stream meant. So okay, that's okay. That's not as bad as the equations you were talking about. Hi, if you're just joining, welcome. Say hi in the chat if you're there. If you're new, we're building a Thailand Itinerary Builder, and right now we're working on, there's a section with a map. So, yeah, no Electron app, that's for sure. We already learned that lesson. We're working on the map now, and now we're working on making it more interactive. So you can click on each destination. Let me see if RPI said something else. He said a lot. No, I think that was it. That was good. We're good. Okay, I think I close. Oh no. I'm approaching my limit already? No. No way. Let's see. How? That was so fast. All right, it's all good. I feel like we barely even did anything. Or I don't know where Claude Design is pulling the usage from. I really do love it though. So now I forget. What am I not getting? Feature you'd see on Google Maps. This is a real problem. Like the roads, labels, terrain, satellite imagery come from map tiles fetched. So I guess adding in APIs is a problem. All right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just let it finish the task without my usage going out. Otherwise that'll drive me insane. All right, I'm gonna wait. All right, it's gonna be thinking for a while. I'm gonna get some fresh air for a minute. I'll be back in a minute or two. Oh, shoot. What the hell? Why was Claude going into my browser? Hold on a second. What is it doing? All right, let me see the chat. Yeah, Echo, it does. It's definitely eating up the usage and taking longer to think, but I kind of just like using the smartest model. Maybe I don't need it, but I figure why not use Why not use the best of the best? Yeah. All right, let's take a look. But a lot of people have been suggesting not to use it, that I don't need to be using Opus 4.8, but why not use the smartest model other than the token usage? Let's say we're a first timer. And nightlife. I never pick a nightlife because I'm just not really into nightlife. My nightlife is the bed. Okay. Now oh, somebody's at I have a package. Oh. Swadika. 1 second. My vitamins. I ordered vitamins. Okay, let me see. Oh, it just like zooms in on the map. It's kind of cool that it does this though, but it's not like what we were thinking. Now, can I zoom out? How do I zoom back out? Oh, see whole map. All right, let me see the chat. True, also Anthropic redesigned the tokenizer version so it will generate more tokens, which adds more usage. It's not always better to use the highest reasoning levels because models overthink. That's true. That's true. So RPI, welcome back. So basically what happened was I ran what you told me to into Claude. I'll show you what it said to me. So 2 things to keep in mind for me is that I've learned the hard way that when I'm building, I have to also keep the stream health in mind, and that sometimes when I'm adding something that's too animated or too heavy, because of the device that I'm on, my stream was crashing. So now I keep the stream health like in the forefront of my mind while I'm building. So I ran what you said. And I asked Claude to keep my stream health in mind and also the design that we just recreated. I didn't want to lose the design. So what it told me was basically, in order to keep my design unchanged and keep my stream health in check, that it was best to just add the zoom to the current map. And but that kind of doesn't give us the Google Maps look. Option C would have given us a Google Maps look, but the design would have changed. So even though I want all of that, I have to keep the stream healthy. But I'm just wondering if zooming in on each place could give me a little more than that. A little more than just that. because that doesn't really do much for somebody. Yeah, makes it user friendly and people know it. That's true. But also, even that being said, let me go back to this checklist that it gave me. I still don't know if I could fully do that. The third option looks good, but Claude is right, the design would change. Yeah. And I don't want the design to change. I had an idea, but then it's a little bit too much. I have some curated Google Maps that I've created, that I've given out, that I've created content on for people to use with like places pinned. I mean, Claude helped me build it, but I gave Claude my recommended places and then asked Claude to do its own research and add other pins to places that a tourist might want to see. I could have it redirect them to that map, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the day by day itinerary. So I don't want to do that. Makes things lag. Okay, thank you. Thank you, RPI. Yeah. I think but I do like the map. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. I would like that when you click it to zoom in, that it maybe gave something else that isn't too heavy, that maybe just gave you a little more value by clicking it. But I'm not sure what we could do with that. I love the way it looks though. I definitely don't want to change the way it looks. I know that Google Maps is more like familiar to people, but this just looks really cool. Why don't you ask Claude to give a demo page independent of your project? With toggleable info simulating. Okay. So, RPI, what you're saying is no tiles. Simulating an itinerary. Okay, I'm down. I'm down to try that. Let me see the... Ooh, I'm at 98%. I don't think I don't think it'll last. Like, I don't think it'll be able to. With 2%, can I generate? Because I would still be interested just to see independent. Corpse Zombie. Hi, Corpse. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Don't use Opus, use Sonnet and Medium. Medium Opus for super deep thinking. Okay. So what if I change this and I do what RPI said just to get an example? Will my 2% last? Segue to Olama. That is what you told me about on day one. Let's see. What is Olama about? The easiest way to build open models. All right, Corpse, good idea. I'll try. And then if it runs out, it runs out. Okay, I definitely have to look into this. And I also meant to look into Gork because I was having a conversation with ChatGPT about something unrelated to this, and I wasn't liking what it was telling me. It seemed outdated. And then Azor, I thought of you, and I was like, oh, that's right. I remember Azor saying that that it's only updated once or twice a year, and that Gork is updated every 12 hours. All right, so Corpse, I'm gonna do Sonnet low. And I'm gonna try what RPI said. Just so I can see, and then if I can see the option and I'm like, no, I don't like it, then I know I want to keep the current design. I do love the current design, but I am curious as to what that would look like. Can you give me a demo page independent of this project? Hold on, wait. Can you give me a demo page independent of this project? If you got questions for Claude, use haiku. Okay. What's haiku? Yeah, Echo, me too. That's why I kind of use, well, I have I pay for OpenAI, but it's only $20 a month. Oh, the model in Claude. Yes, you're right. Okay, but this one, so questions. If I have questions for Claude, use haiku. I know, RPI. I know. Let me just see if I could just prompt it, and then we'll see. Info, simulating an itinerary. Do not make any changes at all to our current project. I just want to look at an example so I can compare. Again, please make sure that you do not make any changes and that you don't push anything into our current project. Let's see. I might run out, but why not? I probably will, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you, Corpse. So now I know when I'm asking questions to Claude to use haiku. And Echo, Going back to you, I do the same thing, but that's what I mean, I pay the $20 a month for, oh, there we go, I'm out of usage credits, for OpenAI, but it's just I don't run out. So that's why I just go back and forth with ChatGPT. But if you want to create a complicated feature, use Sonnet at medium or high, but mostly use Sonnet at low or medium. Okay. Never use Max Opus. That is for algorithm and deep thinking, like complicated software. Okay. I guess I just wonder if I don't use it, like what would the result be if I did use it? There are two things to consider here. One, how accurate the routes will be when displayed now with the current fancy map. Claude Chat and Haiku Corp on my browser and Sonnet. I just like the speed of reasoning. I'm currently on 5x max, so I don't really need to worry about usage. OpenAI has codecs that you can download, which is similar to Claude Code, just you should be able to continue with code. Yeah, I've seen codecs, but some people love it, and then some people hate it. Like most, and again, I don't have a lot of experience to say anything. It's just from what I hear people say, and I like the results that they're getting. People are saying that Claude is like, Claude Code has been the best, and that they haven't liked Codex so much. Again, I don't know from experience. I'm, just watching other people and liking the results that they're getting, and I want similar results. 2, can you achieve 90% of the desired output by adding information to the right-hand side of the itinerary? Okay, RPI, I'm gonna screenshot just in case I lose the chat. I don't think I'm getting copyrighted today, but if I do, then I lose the chat. Let me screenshot what you're saying. Ooh, no, the chat is moving. Let me screenshot what you're saying so I can remember that for when my usage gets back. When it reloads, I've been using Codex to vibe code this, and it's worked great. Okay, Dana, thank you. Good to know. Just try it if you don't like it. Yeah, no, you're right. I'll definitely try it. Dana, just question, is that something that I have to purchase or subscribe to separately, or because I already pay for OpenAI, I forget what it's called. Is it the Plus model? Some things are called Pro, some things are called Plus, some things are called Max. I think it's Plus on ChatGPT. Is that, I don't know if that's only for ChatGPT or if Codex is included in that. I think I tried to look at Codex and it wasn't part of it, but I'm not sure. I've been use Claude Chat to create you technical prompts to feed. Oh, you're using it on your $20 plan. Okay, good to know. Okay, then I can use that too. Sorry, Corpse, reading what you said again. Use Claude Chat to create you technical prompts to feed to Sonnet Medium, then copy and paste. That's a good idea. Thank you, Corpse. Claude is generally better for design tasks. Codex is better for research-oriented tasks. Both are extremely capable. Yeah, I think, well, obviously there's some research that goes into the apps that I'm building, but I think front-end design is what's most important to me. I mean, obviously functionality, it has to function, but for me as a beginner, it's like I want to see something that pops. I want to see something that makes me go, wow. So if Claude is better at design, just commit to Git and then try Codex. If you don't like what it does, just revert the changes. Okay, I'll try that, Dana. Thank you. Super helpful. Yes, that's a common pattern. Plan the stronger model and implement with it. It's a common pattern. Plan the stronger model. Plan with the strong and implement with it. Okay. All right, I'll have to play around with all of those things. And see what happens with the usage. That did go quick though, because I'm pretty sure that I was at 0 for the session. Yeah, for sure. I do really like using Claude Code. I mean, if you weren't here on day 1, you should have seen what ridiculous shit I was doing. I don't even know what I was doing. Talking to way too many agents at once, and then things were getting lost in translation. So once I changed my workflow, and thank you again, Echo, for the call that we had. We kind of like worked it out, how to connect my GitHub repository to Claude Code and just work with Claude Code and pull into Replit, which is what I'm using. I don't know what I was doing before that. I genuinely like my workflow now, but I am curious to see how Codex is, so I'll definitely give it a try. I have nothing to lose. I'm learning, so I really have to try everything within reason, one step at a time. But yeah. Okay, but for now, since I'm out of the session limit and I have to leave the house in 45 minutes anyway, let me just build a crazy itinerary and see what happens. Let's not even put interest. Let's just go for it. Yeah, I'll figure out what I want to do with that. Like, I like the zoom in feature, but I want it to zoom in and provide some value, not just zoom in on nothing, really. There's no point of that. So I'll think. This is definitely getting combined into this section, but not until I'm happy with the map 100%. And yeah. This is a little wordy over here as well, but I'll worry about that later. Right now the focus is the map for sure. And then also it added in this was the first project that I built. So less fancy, but this was the first project I built on stream. So I linked it onto here. And yeah. But this has been fun. I really do love the map. The map looks so freaking cool. So I'm happy with that. Just more to think about, but that's all right. All right, guys. So I'm going to end the stream here. since I'm out of usage credits for the session, and I do have to leave the house soon anyway, so it's the universe telling me to get myself ready to go. But thank you so much for joining me today on day 13. We made a lot of progress. We're not done yet, but Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's all good. I'm not in a rush. Thank you, Azor, as always. Thank you, Echo, as always. I loved having you here. Thank you, Dana, for joining. RPI, thank you so much for all your help. I screenshotted some of the things that you said in the chat, so that way when my credits reset, I can test that out. Thank you so much. Your input has been super valuable. Who else was here? Corpse, you were new. Thank you so much for joining and chatting. I really appreciate you and all of your suggestions. Let me not do what I did the other day and forget everybody. That was Dana. Tatya, I hope you come back. I'm so sorry that you felt a type of way. Nothing was directed towards you. Everybody is welcome here. For real, for real. And Raina, thank you for joining. And yeah, I think that was about it. But all right, guys, have a great afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 14 of learning the vibe code. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.